introduce myself. My name is Nisa Heria. You can call me Nisa. I am from K3 Law class. In here, I want to tell you about one of cases in Indonesia, Nenek Asyani. Maybe you've heard of this case. Let's start to hear this. This is the portrait of the law in the country. There are many major cases that are clearly detrimental to the state because of the money laundering of the state. The fate of the case is unclear. The corruptors are free to stage to travel abroad untouchable on the law. The story experienced by Nenek Asyani really illustrates a saying that is popular in society. The law in the country went up sharply down. In 2015, a legal case against a 63 years old grandmother caught the attention of Indonesians. She is Nenek Asyani, who was sentenced to 1 year in prison with a probation period of 1 year and 3 months and a fine of 5,000 rupiah subscriber on day of probation. Nenek Asyani was convicted after she was convicted of stealing toothpicks belonging to a farmer to make a bed. He was get Pasal 83 Paragraph 1 Letter A Undang-Undang Nomor 18/2013 years concerning the prevention and eradication of forest destruction with the threat of a prison sentence of 5 years. Asyani is accused of stealing 38 take planks on perhutani land in the local village. Unable to escape the verdict handed down by judge. Nenek Asyani had vented her anger. She denied the allegation by saying the thick tree trunks she cut was taken from her own land by her late husband 5 years ago. A video about Nenek Asyani when she asked leniency to the judge.
Asyani alias Muaris, nenek berusia 70 tahun ini bersimpu menangis di depan Majelis Hakim Pengadilan Negeri Situbondo, Jawa Timur. Ia memohon keadilan dari hakim atas kasus yang didakwa kepadanya. Asyani didakwa mencuri 7 batang kayu jati di lahannya sendiri. Atas tuduhan itu, Nenek Asyani diancam hukuman 5 tahun penjara. Kasus penebangan ini terjadi 5 tahun lalu. Pihak perhutani melaporkan kasus ini pada Agustus 2014 lalu. Meski bukti kepemilikan lahan telah diperkuat dengan keterangan dari kepala desa, namun kasus ini tetap dilanjutkan oleh penyidik.
My opinion, injustice arises from this case. A person may be detained if it is indeed from his own article. It is possible to make detention. According to the KUHP Article 21, Paragraph 1, a person may be detained for 3 reasons, namely fear of fleeing, damaging of destroying evidence, repeating his action. If there's not one of the reason, then why should it be withheld? Law enforcement in officers should be more observant in the criminal justice process. It may be possible to replicate the system in developed countries, namely out of the court settlement, where small cases are not brought to the judicial table, but that does not mean that small cases like this are not tried accordance with applicable law. The legal process must still run. In addition, the law must also return to its goal of seeking justice. Where there is no discrimination, there must be the right system and media in handling cases like this, so that legal process continues but still does not distribute the sense of justice of the community. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.